we are going to Brax's Holdout, which anybody that's been watching for a while knows that I love casting Braxis as much as I love casting Towers of Doom.
You got your wish.
I got my wish. Senix pulling out the stops and giving me a Braxis Holdout map. That makes me happy. Thank you, boys, again, for giving me the Braxis Holdout. So, Braxis Holdout, another good map for globals. What are you looking for?
I mean, Dahaka's pretty good on this map just because, you know, he's one of those globals that you're talking about. Ragnaros is also pretty good on this map because his lava wave just affects the Zerg wave and it takes out the Banelings and,
Right.
you know, a lot of the HP of the wave itself. So that's a pretty good pick on this map. Gul'dan is really good for wave clear, and then, yeah. Those are pretty good picks.
Those are good picks. Let's see. I don't have a Braxis Holdout game, so I can't even go back to notes and say, well, they picked this last time. Yeah, I don't have that. So we'll have to see how this goes. But I'm actually excited about this. This is one of my favorite maps to cast. I do like. I know people think it's crazy, but I do like Rexar and I do like Gazlo on this map. I like both of those. I think Gazlo, if he has time to set up his turrets on the sensor, it can be really, really hard to get him off of that. I also like Rexar because you can just drop him on, drop Misha on the sensor and keep Rexar on lane. So, yeah, I like both of those picks, even though they're kind of fringe picks.
Braxis Holdout.
But I guess we'll see. Let's see what the draft looks like and see what we end up with.
Oh man, if Ragnaros gets through the bans. Oh, Sylvanas is also really good on this map. I forgot.
Yeah, because she can shut down for the Zerg wave. So anybody that doesn't know, this is X17 doing first ban. It's just appearing on the side of Senix. But it is still X17's ban. It's just a weird oddity with observer mode that Blizzard has in the tournament system. Hopefully they'll fix it before HGC starts in 3 days. I'm going to guess that they won't have it fixed that soon. I don't expect us to see a patch until Tuesday at the earliest.
I mean, it seems like it'd be a really easy hotfix, right?
You would think so, right? I mean, maybe what I'll do for next week is add 2 text tags. One that is under the bans that says the away team's bans, and then one that's under the, you know, one that's right above the team saying the team name. I don't know. I'm going to have to see what that looks like. All right, so the Sylvanas ban right away by, well, not right away, but the Sylvanas ban by X17 means that Sylvanas can't be used to get even more value out of that Zerg wave.
Now the question is Senix going to ban the Rag here? No, they banned Tychus, actually.
We don't want you to have Tychus, and we're not going to take him, so bye-bye Tychus. You know what that tells me? That tells me we're going to see another double tank out of Senix. Not that I'm surprised by that, but that's what that tells me.
Are you going to first pick Rag, though, X17?
That's a good point. That's a really good point. And if you're not going to first pick Rag, you are. Lil Ragnaros.
Lil Ragnaros.
My favorite skin. GG, boys. If you're going to play Ragnaros, you got to roll with the Lil Rag skin. That's almost like a requirement.
Let's pick up, like, I don't know, Artana Zarya or something. Oh, Oriole Dahaka.
Oriole Dahaka. Okay. Okay. That's new. I don't recall seeing them heal on Oriole. But let's go check. No. I did not. I haven't cast any games with him on Oriole, so this will be a first.
X17. What would you pick here? ETC is pretty good. Solid tank. Zarya. Oh, the Zarya takeaway.
That's interesting because I don't. Well, we'll see. Okay. I mean, it's if you can play Zarya, she's a great pick, right? The question is, can X17 play Zarya? And that's what we'll look to see in this map or in this match. So now we're into a Senix ban, and let's see who they ban out. Who the second person they don't want them to have? I almost want to see them ban a healer, Rhaegar or
Malfurion, maybe.
Yeah, Malf would be stronger here because not a lot for Bloodlust to affect yet. I mean, sure, it'll speed them all up, but I feel like Malfurion will give them more value at this point with what they have. Or even a Brightwing, if you're afraid they're going to pick Brightwing. Which is honestly what I expected. I expected Brightwing from Senix.
Thinking hard. Oh, it is the mouth ban.
And I don't know why I just said Brightwing. And I think I started thinking that this was Warhead. And that's why I want to see Brightwing. So if you're X17 and okay, all right. I like that ban.
That's a pretty good ban, I think.
You're not going to
Especially
guess what their second tank is, right? So knowing they banned Tychus, you're not going to guess what their second tank is since you just took Zarya. Or maybe that's why you took Zarya. Oh, you know what I want to see? Oh, here's the hype. You ready for this?
What is it?
Cho'Gall.
Cho'Gall. Oh,
Cho'Gall.
The secret pick, Cho'Gall.
Cho'Gall. They have the next. Their next pick is going to be a double pick.
2-lane map. Cho'Gall just annihilates one lane.
Cho'Gall with Oriole is crazy good.
Yeah.
Cho'Gall, baby.
The pocket pick Cho'Gall.
I'm just
That would
saying.
be insane.
I'm just saying.
See if they go for it though. They banned the Tychus, so you know that's
Right?
that's
what
pretty
I'm
good
saying.
against the Cho'Gall. And then
You ban Tychus. You have
picked
Oriole.
up the Oriole.
Dahaka and your fifth pick can be in the other lane. Right? So Dahaka and like a Thrall or like two really capable solo laners together so they can sustain themselves in the other lane. And then Cho'Gall Oriole in one lane? Like, dude. I mean, I'm just saying.
We're about to see something.
I have no insider. What's up?
Oh my god.
What's
They picked
up?
the Cho'Gall.
I'm just saying. Like, it made sense.
They just wanted to psych out the enemy team. They're just like, we're going Cho'Gall.
Right? We already know we're going Cho'Gall, but we're going to take our time and make them think we're really not sure we're going Cho'Gall. Oh, man. I don't know.
Now, what are you left with here, though? Now that you know
Valorant.
that they picked Cho'Gall,
You have
right?
to Valorant, right? Like, well, you can't Valorant because you have no healer. So you go, my opinion, you go Raynor. Or no, I'm sorry, you go Vala and you go Karazim.
Vala Karazim.
Vala Karazim.
That would be it, right?
That's what you have to go, right? Vala for the big damage against Cho'Gall, the extra stun, and because I like her bet over Raynor in this case, and Karazim, and hope you don't need your palm. There's I don't like
Close enough.
well,
Close enough.
Raynor was the other possibility, but I've already shared my thoughts on Raynor. I think with the team comp you have, knocking them away is not going to work as well as going Vala, but that's okay. You know, maybe the guys from X17 are more comfortable on Raynor than Vala. I think Vala was a better choice there, though.
I don't know about that. Like, I don't know if you've had like a two-headed ogre charging you. I'd want to knock that away too.
Oh, this is kind of evil with a Medivh. I mean, with a Medivh.
Medivh is a spicy pick here.
Medivh Dahaka could be your bottom lane, and Cho'Gall Oriole could be top, or you could swap the Oriole with Medivh. I feel like Oriole wouldn't get enough energy off of Dahaka though.
Yeah.
So I feel like it has to be Oriole with the Cho'Gall. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have Stu Asaki. All right. So for X17, we have King Abbas X17 on Ragnaros, Shenron on the ETC, Kurdog on Zarya, Kamian 0206 on Karazim, and Brewski on the Rainer.
On the blue team, Senix, we got Stu Manchu on the Cho, Dayuni on Oriole, Ataro on Medivh, and I'm gonna have to wait a second.
Right.
We're about to begin.
Senix Asusake on the Gaul, and then who am I missing here? Grim on the Dahaka. That was it.
Stu Saki coming out strong.
Systems online.
I mean, Karazim did go Iron Fists, so he is going damage-ish.
Four.
And you know, Zarya with full shields can probably do a good chunk of damage to Cho'Gall as well.
Access granted.
But it looks like most of Senix is going bottom lane to start, and Ragnaros is going to be the only one top lane solo. we got a Cho'Gall.
Cho'Gall, boys.
And Dahaka did walk up to face the Ragnaros top lane, so he is going to have his burrow still on, or still available to him. And they're looking
Oh,
at
that is
Cho'Gall
nasty.
right away.
Can Medivh protect an Oriole?
Yeah, I mean, like, how are you supposed to kill that?
It's a raid boss Cho'Gall.
It is. Like, like, you can't. I almost want to be like MC Hammer, can't touch this. Nah. Like, you're not going to kill the Cho'Gall. You're going to have to take out the Medivh Oriole first. But with Oriole being at full energy all the time, and
Man, that's
Medivh,
kind of hard.
right? Medivh just there with shields. Like, what do you do? What do you do? So top lane, just to look for a second, Dahaka is slightly winning the battle against Ragnaros in the top lane. Not a lot, but he is slightly ahead up there. Both teams are soaking about the same, and Cho'Gall is just doing Cho'Gall things and like non-stop damage. I mean,
Cho'Gall with portal movement. Oh man.
it's crazy. It's crazy. His numbers are huge right now.
The beacons are energizing. You have to control them.
And they're already in position to grab both beacons. So, like, I don't know about you, but I would not want to step onto that beacon with a Cho'Gall.
Oh yeah.
Especially with him. Oh, okay. So Ragnaros abandoned the top beacon to try and come down and try and help his team 5v3.5. And Cho'Gall taking some good damage. He does need to back out a little bit, but Dahaka secured the top beacon, so they're not getting any count right now in their progress. And Cho'Gall.
If I were,
go ahead.
I was gonna say if I were Oriole, I'd probably take the talent to reduce the cooldown on my heal to 2 seconds, just because you have so much energy.
Right, your energy is basically always there. It's gonna be having the heal off cooldown is gonna be the struggle, right? So it does look like Senix is gonna get both beacons now. Ragnaros already using his Molten Core to try and throw out some extra damage, but it's not enough to get any kills. And they are just chugging along on their way to get 100% minion wave, Zerg wave. Karazim sneaking in the back, trying to grab that beacon, and he is going to at least neutralize it. Cho'Gall just took no damage.
He's just running in there, taking no damage. He just doesn't care.
No.
Killing
he's
everybody.
Shielded and heal, and he just runs. He's like, I'm Cho'Gall. I got a shield. What are you gonna do? He immediately gets a kill on Karazim. followed up with a Zarya and a Ragnaros kill. They're taking their camps. They did lose top because Dahaka did have to be out of there, taking all that Rainer damage. But they're going to go ahead and grab their Fire Bats and let their Fire Bats push bottom while they continue to hold down here. Dahaka already back up on the beacon and grabbing it back after being out. So we're at 100% to 0, and the Senix wave is going to be pushing bottom. So Dahaka's probably going to just clean up the wave first, knowing that he doesn't need to come down here and help him Medivh, Ariel, Cho'Gall. Like, this wave is just gonna... This wave, I'll call it now, is getting the fort. It's probably the keep wall.
I would be so scared if I was in X17's position.
Right? And they're about to get their
Zerg wave.
sevens. But I don't know that it's going to matter. Right? And that's gonna be... That should be a dead Ragnaros there. Yep.
This is what happens when you're in raid bosses in WoW and you let too many apps stack up.
Right. That's exactly what's going on right now. So the Zerg wave did take out the fort, and it looks like they are going to start on the front wall. Photothermic, I think you're right. I think Ragnaros's Molten Core is 100-second cooldown. Do you know for sure, Mystic?
I believe it is 120 now after they nerfed it, but I'm not 100%.
So it's gonna be a while either way. Oh, Kerosene going deep. I don't know if that's where he wanted to go.
Yeah, it is 120 seconds after the nerf.
Okay. I mean, this battle bottom is just raging on, right? It's 2 sevens. Dahaka's just top, just distracting Raynor, because Raynor can't leave him alone. But they're going to continue to get kills at this rate, with Medivh and Oriole full energy and Cho'Gall. So they need to do, X17 needs to look at something different, at doing something different. Because I feel like right now, the way it is, they just can't stop the 3-man wrecking crew. That is,
Yeah, Cho'Gall's like invincible.
Right? I mean, Oriole, they got him low once, but I think that was when all 5 members were together attacking Cho'Gall. And with what it is right now, I can't see them taking that. And it looks like, yeah, they're just going to rotate around and take all the camps. Oriole looking to go help Dahaka while Cho'Gall finishes that camp. And they may
nice
actually
stun.
pick off this Raynor here, and they do. So, not only do they pick off Raynor, they got the X17's Fire Bats, and now they're pushing in top wall. And it looks like, I expect them to get this fort. With Cho'Gall, Dahaka, and Ariel, I expect them to get this fort. Medivh down bottom just kind of being annoying and making sure that X17 has to keep players down here. It looks like they're going to back out before they get the whole fort because Kerosene showed up and Raynor was gone. But they did get most of that fort down, and they might get it, nope, with the Cho'Gall Bomb Blast, but it wasn't quite enough. So we have done a swap, and now we have Oriole, Medivh, and Cho'Gall top lane, and Dahaka bottom lane, which makes sense because you want these 3 wrecking balls moving with where your Zerg spawn is going to happen, right? So they are going to finish off this top fort. The beacons are almost active, and they are winning the structure war, the kill war, the XP war, because they do have their ultimate abilities, or their heroic abilities rather.
Dahaka getting 4-manned.
Right, and it took all 4 of them to kill Dahaka, and Ragnaros is bottom. So the wrecking crew is top right now, taking that beacon and then taking more mercenary camps, and Dahaka is back in 5 seconds and can just burrow in. It looks like Medivh went down to kind of be annoying and just keep everybody honest. But it looks like all 5 men from X17 are going to push this bottom lane and try and get the wall. Which makes sense at this point, right? If you're down anyway, you got to push and try and make something happen. But Cho'Gall coming in from behind, this isn't an engage they want. They don't have their heroics yet. But it is an engage that Senix wants, and they're going to go ahead and pick off that ETC to start. And I think they want to pick up this Raynor, but I don't know that they're going to get to him in time. There's Hurry Up, Oh, they might. They're really going after him, and they do get the Raynor with that Dahaka tongue. And Kerosene, no less. You know, at this point, I'd like him to just send Dahaka back, grab both beacons, and then let Cho'Gall and his little support crew continue pushing the bottom lane. Or maybe,
Cho'Gall and his support crew.
I mean, that's what it is, right? You got 2 people there to just let Cho'Gall carry. However, X17 did just get 10, and so it is finally going to be 10 on 7. Zarya already using her Graviton Surge, and everybody else has their ultimate or their heroic abilities up, and it looks like they are looking for a fight. They need to because that was a nice mosh, but not quite enough. It does get interrupted just long enough to trigger a full
The lava wave's coming out too.
Lava wave out. They've popped everything but 7-sided strike in an effort to get a kill here. And it doesn't look like they're going to get one. No, that's going to be a dead ETC, a dead Ragnaros, and they're on the chase. And they're at basically 100% to 0. That should be a dead Zarya. And it looks like they're trying to pick off that Brainer. Oh, Zarya was able to get a shield. But the stun, that should be a dead Zarya. That is definitely a dead Rainer. Dead Zarya. And it looks like only Karazim is left to protect against the Zerg Wave. Zerg Wave, I'm sorry, plus a mercenary camp top lane. This actually could be game.
This isn't looking very good for X17.
No, it isn't. Now, Ragnaros did just use his Molten Core, but he's going down real fast and he's already been kicked out. And that's another dead ETC. Gall using his laser beam of doom. Oh, Ragnaros is so low, and he's going to die before he gets in. Graviton Surge is up, and 7-sided strike did go out to get some value, but it's not going to be enough, and it looks like they might get a kill on the Zarya. Yep, and that's the Zarya kill. 5v2, Zerg Wave pushing in top lane, that's going to be game. ETC and Karazim are not going to be able to stop this by themselves. I mean, just the Zerg Wave alone coming in is going to do decent damage.
The Cho'Gall is healing in the fight. He's just going up in HP. It's not going down.
And that's going to be a good game. Senix did win 2 weeks in a row. X17 had a valiant effort, I think, that last game. They did what they could, but I think in the end, the Cho'Gall just was too much to handle.